Hello everyone, and as promised, I am here with a tutorial about Zoom. So we're going to learn how to record, we're going to learn how to save the chat. So first we're going to start with launching just a random Zoom meeting. Alright, so this is the Zoom platform. And then we join, of course, with computer audio. Alright, so we have the mute, the video, and then these are your video controls. And then we have security. I don't want to do that. We have security, participants, which shows just me because it's just me. Anyway, the share screen, summary, reactions, which shows like, you're putting your hand up or giving the thumbs up, and then if you click the happy face there, then it shows all the other reactions. And then you have a whole array of reactions. So there we go. Next we have apps and whiteboards, notes, and the most important, we have more. You click those three dots and a pop-up pops up that has the chat preferences or chat previews, and your recording, how to record on the computer. These are very, very important. So the first thing I'm going to do is launch the chat. All right. And as you can see, you have the three dots here at the top. You hit those three dots and another drop-down menu appears. And as you can see right here, it says Save Chat. And this is where you want to save the chat. You click those three dots, your drop-down comes, and you want to save the chat. Now, it is a good idea to save the chat multiple times through your meetings because people are constantly adding their information to the chat as they come in. So you want to definitely save the chat so you don't miss out on any opportunities to connect with others. So it's a good tool to have, and a good thing to do is to save the chat, and this is how you do it. So click those buttons there, and let me X out of the chat now. Now the next thing, you go back to more, click those dots, and we're going to do the recording. So you hit record.
Recording in progress.
And you heard that, so it's recording. So now say you want to end the recording, and it's the same way whether you're in your breakout rooms or if you're just in your main meeting with everyone. But this is how you record. You click the three dots again under the More selection, and you can pause the recording.
Recording stopped.
Or you can stop the recording completely. You can resume the recording after you've paused it.
Recording in progress.
And to stop the recording completely, you click Stop Recording.
Recording stopped.
That's simple. So, when you exit your meeting, you can either click the X or click End. I'm going to go ahead and end it, End for all. And another pop-up comes up that says Convert Meeting Recording. And what that means is that Zoom is automatically saving your recording to your computer. And that's what this is. This pop-up goes to the files to your computer. So wherever you have it set to save, wherever you want it to save, then you just click on one of these files if you want to go to your downloads, documents, wherever. That's how you do that. And just hit OK. And then it's automatically saved to your computer. Now, just know that wherever you saved it is where it's going to save just for that session that you've just ended. If you want to have it automatically set up to save, then you want to come over here to the settings function here, and you click on settings, and then another pop-up comes up that has your settings preferences. Excuse me. So in general, if there is anything that you don't understand, you would click the question mark behind whatever the function is, and it pops up like an explanation of what it is and what it does. So, and sometimes it's fun just to go through and just start clicking things to see what exactly they do. Then, of course, you have your video, and I always have mine set at HD. It's the best. It means high definition, which is the best quality video that you can have. So you always want to have the best quality. You can always mirror your video. There's different things you can do, different preferences. So it's pretty much up to you. Then you have the audio, and you want to make sure your mics are always working, and you can make sure that your speakers are working, and you can test your speakers, and you can also test your mic. So you see how the line is moving? That means my mic is working. All right, next we have the share screen, which is pretty self-explanatory. But once again, if there's something you don't understand, you just click the question mark, and the explanation of whatever the function is appears. Next thing, you have the team chat, and we just talked about the chat, so everything's pretty self-explanatory for the most part. And next, of course, we have the Zoom apps, which are the group photo, music timer, virtual backgrounds. And you can, it's a preference, you can pick all four, or you can pick and choose. If you want a virtual background, it's up to you. All right, also got the background and effects. Now I know a lot of people have asked me how I get my background, and so I'm going to show you. All right, so these are pretty much the choices for your backgrounds. You know, you can have no background, a blurred background, you can have a bridge, grass, space, lights, and my favorite is the beach one. I think that one's really cool. But if you have a favorite picture that you want to use as your background, you can click the X, the plus sign, and you can add an image from your computer or a video to set as your background. So it's pretty much up to you. It's pretty much your preference. Now, video filters is where I get my happy faces that I use on my Zoom window. But you have different things to choose from. You can do the TV, lights, or even a theater stage, which is a really cool one. Then if you want to do an avatar, you can. If you want to do funny face, have an avatar, you can do that. All right, next is the most important one, and that is the recording. And this also determines where you're going to save your recording. As you can see, I saved mine to my OneDrive, but you can save it wherever you want. And say you have it saved, or Zoom has automatically saved it somewhere, you would find that here. And then if you want to change it and save it someplace different, you can do that. And you just hit change. And then that pop-up comes up, and then you choose where you want to save it. And then you can also see here, as I said, Zoom automatically saves to your computer. And this is my Zoom folder, and it has different things saved in it that Zoom has saved from different meetings. So always check on your computer to see where your Zoom folder is, and I will show you how to double check that. So if you, let's see, where is it? Oh, it's right here. All right, so I'll get out of this and I'll show you how to do that. But anyway, that's how you save your recording. And again, if there's anything that you don't understand, you can click the question mark here as well, and then it shows an explanation of whatever the function is. So if there's something you don't understand, that's how you do that. Of course, you have your profile, statistics, keyboard functions, and shortcuts. And it's your preference if you want to use the keyboard shortcuts or whatever. It's up to you. Accessibility, if you are hard of hearing or you have a special handicap, Zoom also is accessible for the handicap. If you are hard of hearing, you can set it to have the captions show on your window or something like that. So it's up to you, but that is how your settings work. Now, as I was saying, if you don't know where your Zoom folder is, you can do a search on your computer. All you do is just type in Zoom, and the computer will let you know where your Zoom folder could be. It'll start doing a search. You can look in downloads. Yeah, it's best to look in downloads basically. Hit Zoom, and then it'll start doing a search and showing like meeting save, drive download, anything that has to do with Zoom. And as you can see, this says Zoom. And every computer is different, and I have so many things on mine. But as you can see, here's my Zoom folder here. And it's got different things about Zoom. Anyway, so that is how you would search your Zoom folder on your computer. So that is it, guys. If you have any questions and you need help with anything, feel free to reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. So that's it, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.